Hi. So I'm going to talk for a few minutes about a simple way to do organic social media well. And the point is, none of this methodology is the way to do it. It's a way to look at um, achieving the most effect using your time most efficiently. And so I'm going to start with this little saying. So Jonathan Jonathan Schaefer, website Muse, is who taught me the phrase "Google loves Google." So just he's got himself a new YouTube channel. I'd love you to help him by subscribing. All right, I learned the phrase "Be social on social" from Bridget Willard. She's also who I learned the concept that the media part of social media is the posts that we're making, and the media, and that the social part is the engagement between two human beings. So media is the content that you're producing, the posts and the videos, the words that you're typing. In engagement, interacting with other people, is the social part. And as Devin Tracy likes to say, Facebook is the most powerful communication tool that's ever been placed in the hands of the individual. Well, I generalize that. He talks specifically about Facebook because he's a Facebook specialist, but I generalize it to social media is the most powerful communication tool that's ever been placed in the hands of the individual. So Bridget Willard has a method she calls 3-2-1. And I would definitely encourage you, after you finish watching my video and follow through with the training that I'm going to ask you to do, that you check out her 3-2-1 method. And maybe her 3-2-1 is going to be more efficient for you for this technique that I'm going to suggest. All right. So before you go and do that, before you implement what I'm about to teach, what I want you to do is go to gocolab.com and search for GHL business launch and select the one that has interesting. Interesting. So I changed my search criteria to HighLevel and then scrolled until I found this launch. And it's the one with 570 plus members, not the one with 15 members, because that was a test version. So either whether you search HighLevel or GHL Business Launch, find this thing called GHL Business Launch. That's the logo. That's the cover image. When you join that community and are approved, go to Learning Social Media Sniper. What Devin is going to teach you is the theory and the purpose, the concepts behind Bridget's 3-2-1 method. Bridget, there you go. And this variation that I'm about to show you. And the reason Social Media Sniper is relevant, so he's gonna show you his statistics that tell you why, that give you the authority, show you the authority under which he's making the recommendations that he's making. But the point is, he's also going to teach you this concept that's critical to understand what's happening when you're engaging on social media. So that's why going through the process of gocolab.com, registering with GHL Business Launch 2, and completing at least this 13 minutes worth of social media sniper, so that you can get this concept and you can get the Alex Hermosi Core 4. Okay? Those are the theory behind what we're getting ready to demonstrate. So here's a version, and the point I'm trying to make is don't overthink this. Give yourself a metric. I want to do at least 6. I want to do at least 12. I want to do at least 18 of whatever you're doing. Um, and then move on with your day. Don't overthink what you should, what it's going to do. Just do something. And when you first log into your LinkedIn or your Facebook or Instagram or your Alignable Nextdoor, any of those, you're going to have some notifications. You're going to have some little red dots like this next to these menu items. Half of your thing could just be clear the little red dots. Do all the things that the platform algorithm says you should do. If you are just trying to get followership, that might be good enough. Um, I I do know a little more than the average bear about LinkedIn, but so I'm going to do a post here in a second, but I want to show you this one engagement first. So here's a um, Francis Waller, who I have an appointment with this week, commented. So when I saw that was here, I went and read through this article really quick. I'm going to like on Francis Waller's comment because now I'm prepping the social conversation that I'm going to have with Francis Waller later this week. I'm going to go ahead and mark this as insightful. And if I was trying really hard to engage with these particular people, I would make sure I make a comment. Um, In fact, I think I will. So I'm going to go ahead and load more comments. And this is an example of how you engage on social media. So just be part of this conversation. And my head's in the way. Is this, what do you think? That's beautiful. I love it. Um, Confusing imitation intelligence with imitation. That's pretty brilliant. So I'm going to make my comment, and we're going to say um, describing something like describing inanimate objects as thinking is kind of a shortcut. Maybe we need to find a different way of saying that the object or algorithm or system is imitating intelligent thought. Okay, so now I have a notification, so that's good. So here's what I would do when I first got onto my platform of choice. I would not clear my notifications. The first thing I would do is I would make a post and then I would engage with anyone who has engaged with me. And then I would go engage with some number of other people. So set yourself a metric. I want to engage with 5, 6, 26. So the one I just did just now with Francis Waller um, and the author of that previous would count as an engagement. Here's somebody who I know and I know they know me. And often I will simply click just to maintain the relationship. Um, we talked about Bridget Willard here in a little bit ago. So I'm not counting these as engagements because I'm not actually spending the time to listen to what Rob Carnes talked about in this particular case. Okay, so the first thing I would do is I would make a post. So I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to go to In this case, I think I'm going to leave it just like that. There we go. All right. We get a piece of it. And so I'm going to make a post, and I'm going to engage with, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to say 3 people. I did one already. I'm going to go to my messages, and anybody that's sent a message to me, I'm going to respond to those messages. And then I'm going to engage with somebody on the platform. And then when I've expended that, I'm going to go see what my network recommends. I'm not going to subscribe to top stories. I've already decided I'm not doing that, but I'm going to go down here to most of the social platforms have, you may know somebody like this. So I happen to know immediately, I know this person and this person and this person and this person. And I'm going to go to each of those pages. And I'm going to engage with something on their page. Move myself out of the way. Nice. Okay. Then I'm going to go over to this person. Make that a celebration. Okay. Okay. Hasn't posted, so it's really hard to engage with somebody that hasn't engaged. But I can also, oh, nope, I'm out of free messages. Um, hmm Okay, so I'm going to skip that part with him. Um, and then with her, pending. So now I'm going to backtrack where this was reposted from. So it's actually a Justine Cromley um, post. So because of that, I've liked it. Mm, okay. Happen to know that today is her birthday, even though it wasn't her birthday whenever she posted this. So I'm being just a little bit relational. I'm being deliberately engaging in a conversation with a human being because I happen to know this human being in real life. So here's the takeaway. You use social media the way you would use in-person networking. So uh, a moment ago, we had um, a discussion about a group. One of the people that we're engaging actually had a post about their BNI chapter, and I didn't realize that I should have taken that post as a reminder. But the thing about BNI is it has a great system for how to hold yourself accountable to doing the things that you probably should do anyway. That doesn't mean you have to follow the BNI model. It means the BNI model is a model. Take what's useful from the BNI model and apply it to your situation. Or in this case, apply it to how you use social media. So BNI says, meet the people in the meeting, get their business card, schedule a one-to-one, have a conversation about their business experience, why they do what they do, and then see how it turns into doing business together or referring business to that person. The point of this process that I'm showing you is the social media platform will give you hints for things that for people to engage with. Just engage with them. You don't have to have a deliberate, I'm going to follow up in 24 hours, 48 hours, 7 days, 30 days. Although that would be a good thing. You can build yourself a CRM that has reminders to do those things, but that's not essential unless that's a great way for you to do things. The point is let the social media platform guide you to people who might be ideal clients. So here's a person, I know this person in real life. So again, I'm going to click support. Somebody click support, met with an exciting prospect, and then headed home. It doesn't have to be a deep philosophical thoughts. I'm glad that your trip was smooth and that the meetings were productive. That's good enough. Now, do I want to go book an appointment with this? I don't have an immediate business opportunity for either him or for me engaging with each other, but we don't know. And so I engage with his profile. And when he wants to have a further conversation, he'll give me that opportunity. All right. Um, Let me see if I can find another example. Okay. So, um, Chris B does social media and public relations for the Minimum Press franchise system. And I've already engaged with his most recent post that he posted. But here he is commenting on one of the Minuteman Press local franchise owners. No one was hurt. Oh! I didn't even look at the picture, right? Oh, this is not good. Do I think there's any significant potential for me to have a relationship and turn this engagement with Kimberly into business? No, but I can say a nice thing, and if anyone comes back and clicks a thing like that, then if so somebody clicks like on my comment, then I will subsequently engage with them. Meanwhile, I can go to her and I can um, her post. Um, And so this is it's boarded up and operating good to go. The follow up. Let's see what else. This is Rhode Island. Um, yeah, so just there we go. So just do a couple engagements. Oh wow. Okay. So that's an example of being social on social media. I'm Keith Bashirs. I'm the bald guy. I help small businesses with marketing, theory, tactics, techniques, training, and technology. This is training on the techniques of how to do social media well.